beautiful people, you're welcome back once again to Untitled Chapter. Thank you so much for staying with me on this channel. Today's tutorial is going to be on how to make joggers with ankara fabrics. So on the pattern paper, I have a line I just ruled out from the top of the brown paper. I came down by 4.5 inches. This is the waistline. The measurement I will be taking now will be the waist to hip line. So I will minus 2 inches from it because this 2 inches is for the band. So I'll be minusing 2 inches from the length of the trouser, from all the vertical measurements. So from here I will just mark 9 inch, which is the waist to hip line. Then I'll make that out into a straight line. Next measurement will be the length of the trouser. So still take off 2 inches. I'll just be adding 2.5 inches for the hem. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'll just be taking the horizontal measurement of the hip. So the hip I have here is 38. When you divide that by 4, you have 9.5. So this is the hip line. I marked 9.5 inches here. So I'll just transfer the hip, quarter of the hip measurement. I'll transfer it onto the waist line. I'm not going to be imputing the waist measurement because I'm using elastic for this trouser. So I'll just mark same measurement I have on the hip line. So I'll make that out into a straight line. This is the hip line. The next measurement I'll be taking will be the thigh measurement, the thigh circumference. The thigh measurement is divided by 2. So the thigh I have is 25. Divided by 2 will be 12.5 inches. So on this waist to hip line, I'll be imputing half of the thigh measurement, which is 12.5. Connect it. So you connect it like so. This is the thigh. From here to here is half of the thigh. Remember the thigh is divided by 2. So I have 12.5 here. So I'll be imputing that measurement on the hem. So on the hem here, I'll mark 12.5 inches here. So you have to make it wide, so because we are also going to be adding an elastic on this hem. So next thing I want to do now is to connect from this point down to this point. So in order for me to get a straight line, I'll just take 12.5. So I'll connect them. So yeah, this is for the front panel. I'll cut this out. So but before I cut this out, I'll just be making a mark for our pocket position. So on this 4.5 inches I came down on this first line, that's the waistline, I'll just mark 1.5 inches. Then after you've taken the mark of 1.5 inches, so you just determine how wide you want the pocket opening to be. So for this, I'll be taking 5 inches. This serves as a reminder. So when cutting it on the fabric, I'll just make a little notch on both mark. So I will just cut this out. For the back panel, the difference between the front panel and the back panel is that I'm just going to be adding 2 inches from this side all the way down to the full length of the trouser. So next is to cut it out. So this is what I have once I'm done cutting. This is for the back panel. The pattern paper is the front panel, then the fabric I just cut lines for the back panel. So I'll go ahead and cut out this one on the fabric. That's the front panel. Alright, so I just went ahead to cut out 2 pieces of fabrics. The height of the fabric is 2.5, then the length is 8 inches. This area that I notched, I'll just be placing it like so. Place it like so. So this is the notched area. Just gonna notch it also notch here. So from this notched part, I just mark 1 inch and also 1 inch here. I'm going to be sewing it from here to this point. So I'll be doing that on the right side of the fabric. Once I'm through, I'll fold it in. So I'll do that and show you. This is the right side of the pocket. This is the right side, this is the right side of the fabric. So I'm just gonna place them like so, the both of them. We're marking 1 inch. So this is the 1 inch here. So once I'm done with that, so the next thing I just want to do is to notch these corners, the both corners. We fold in this one, fold it in like so. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Then I will just take it in again by half of an inch. Half of an inch here. And I'll just sew it from here to here to secure it. So this is what the right side looks like. So what I've done on this side of the front, I will do same on the other side of the front. This is the pockets bag. So this is the wrong side. The measurement I took for this pocket bag is, this is 8 inches wide, and the length I took 10 inches for the length. So what I just did on the right side, fold up ½ inch on the 3 ends, here, here, and also here, leaving only this side. This side, just leave it the way it is. So I'm going to be attaching it on the pocket. So this is the wrong side of the front panel. Here is the right side of the pocket bag. So I'll just fold right side facing wrong side of the trouser. So I will put it like so. Put it like so. So I will start sewing from here, here. Bear in mind that you're placing this pocket bag. This side that is not folded will be out here like so. This is what the front side looks like. Whatever I've just done here, I will do same on the other side of the front panel. Just place the both panels, the both front panels together. Right side facing right side. So I'm going to be sewing on ½ inch from the waist down to the crotch. So once I'm done with the front, I'm also going to be doing the same thing on the back panel. I'll be sewing on 1/2 inch from the waist to the crotch. The next thing I'll be doing now is to place the front and the back panels together, right side facing right side. So I'll place them together and I'll be sewing it on the side. I'll sew it from the waist down to the hem on 1 inch. Make sure you're not running your stitches on the pockets. I'll do same on this other side. Once I'm done with that, I'll just fold in 1/2 inch all the way around. So the waist is 30. I'll just measure up 30 here. What I'll be doing here now is to bring the elastic together and close here by 1/2 inch. So I'll just use my safety pin to pass it into the allowance I left for the hem. The final process now is to close in the crotch. So I'll just put them together. So just make sure the both seam aligns. So you will sew from this point all the way to the full length of the trouser. Once I'm done with this side, I will come over this side too and sew from here to the hem. So you're going to be sewing it on 1/2 inch. We've come to the end of today's class tutorial on how to draft, cut, and sew a jogger pants. So I'll just go over and give it a good press. I really appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you, and if you have not subscribed, thank you so much for stopping by, and please do subscribe. Until I see you again on my next video. Bye.